Your Credit Matters segment brought to you by CreditSanitizer.com. What is amounts owed? Amounts owed on accounts determine 30% of your FICO score. 30%. FICO research has found that your level of debt is predictive of future credit performance because the amount owed typically impacts your ability to pay all monthly credit obligations on time. Not to worry if you have debt, it doesn't automatically make you a high-risk borrower. However, as your balances increase, so does the probability of difficulty meeting monthly payments on time. That's just part of what determines your credit score. Part of the science of scoring is determining how much is too much for a given credit profile. Your FICO score takes into account several factors. There are 5 factors that the amounts owed category looks at. The amounts owed on all accounts. Note that even if you pay off your credit cards in full each month, your credit report may show a balance on those cards. The total balance on your last statement is generally the amount that will show on your credit report. 95% of all people I talk to pay their credit cards the wrong way for FICO scoring purposes. Visit rsrccpayment.com. rsrccpayment.com. It's about an 8-minute video where I show you how to pay your credit cards the right way for FICO scoring purposes. rsrccpayment.com. In addition to the overall amount you owe your FICO score, consider the amount you owe on specific types of accounts, such as credit cards versus installment cards. A large number of accounts with amounts owed can indicate higher risk of overextension. Your credit utilization ratio on revolving accounts, percentage of your available credit you're using, is an important factor in your FICO scores. Using a high percentage of your available credit means you're close to maxing out your credit cards, which can have a negative impact on your FICO score. On the other hand, using a low percentage of your available credit can have a positive impact. In some cases, a low credit utilization ratio will have a more positive impact on your FICO scores than not using any of your available credit at all. It's also important to note that your current account balance isn't necessarily the balance that shows up on your credit report. Your account balance on your credit report will affect the account balance your lender reported to the credit bureau, typically the balance from your last monthly statement. So even if you pay your credit card balances in full each month, your account balance won't necessarily show on your credit report as zero. For example, if you borrowed $10,000 to buy a car and you've paid back $2,000, you still owe with interest more than 80% of the original loan. Paying down installment loans is a good sign that you're able and willing to manage the debt repayment. The amounts of debt that you owe is an important part of your credit and makes up 30% of your FICO score. Keep track of your debt and credit utilization. And again, rsrccpayment.com. Find out how to pay your credit cards the right way. And as always, hey, don't forget, we don't do this to make money on everything. Go to creditsanitizer.com, fill out the form. I'll need you to get from a specific credit aggregator a $1 credit report, and I'll give you a free credit audit. Free. Can't beat the price. Great information. That is the Your Credit Matters segment brought to you by CreditSanitizer.com. You have a credit report. It is wrong. What are you doing about it?